There is a major case now between a popular activist, the very dark man, and self-acclaimed billionaire Billord. This is a story that is trending in the Nigerian social media space, and it's a lesson for lots of businessmen and activists. Now, what happened? Early in January, this billionaire called Billord came out and said he has trademarked the name Rattle. He announced that he has created an app that is known as Rattle. That this app is an app which is going to help people to do their transactions. Now, he said Vincent Ote, popularly known as the Very Dark Man, who we all know has acclaimed that name Rattle, has been using Rattle as a movement and as an organization in Nigeria, well known for that name. He said, Billord said he has given a cease and desist order to his son, which is known as a senior advocate for Nigeria, a senior lawyer, to serve Very Dark Man not to use the name again Rattle, because Billord has trademarked the name Rattle. Now, when this occurred, a lot of people were happy. Those who hate the Very Dark Man were happy. And I kept cool. I did not read that news and I did not talk about it because I was waiting for this moment. Now, after they came out to say that, it's a Very Dark Man should not use the name Rattle again, that Rattle belongs to Billord because Billord has trademarked it. There is a certain Prince Will in Nigeria, a blogger, a prominent social media activist, Prince Will, Maxwell Prince Will. He's the most dull blogger that Nigeria ever had. He fell on Very Dark Man, insulted Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man cannot compare with Billord. Billord is a billionaire. Sanibo man was saying, Billord is making money. Very Dark Man should understand that. I stood quiet. To make matter worse, Billord used the image of Very Dark Man on billboard, on the advert to market his app. Now, Very Dark Man came out after Billord said he had trademarked it. A few days said, Very Dark Man has trademarked the name Rattle, in several categories. And he presented documents which he applied for the trademark and how the trademarking went on. Billord never presented any document. To add insult to injury, Billord went ahead. He was using Very Dark Man's image. A Very Dark Man whose image has never appeared on any commercial, despite how popular he is. If he decides to want to advertise a brand, people will pay him 500 million above. But he refused. He said he's not going to. Billord, which is an identity theft, I cannot understand how a billionaire, self-acclaimed billionaire, will go that slow to use an image of somebody without his consent. According to him, it was social media cruise. Now, because the Very Dark Man says he does not sue people, it doesn't mean that you can go above and use his image. So, or not to Billord, that the Very Dark Man is a brand, it's a movement. This and OTA is different from the Very Dark Man. The name the Very Dark Man has been trademarked. The Very Dark Man as an image, it's a brand, it's an organization. So the lawyers of the Rattle, Billord used everything, market the Rattle app, started cashing out, showing how he has made millions from the app in a few days. People were hailing him, Billord onyeso, onyene gana, Billord onyeso. So when they were singing Billord onyeso, people who hate Very Dark, who just hate Very Dark Man, were there, Billord has won, Very Dark Man has made his match, Very Dark Man think that he can be bullying people anyhow, I was just looking at it. I was watching. So when they made that spoke, Very Dark Man lawyers of the Rattle movement decided to take Billord to court. They wrote a petition. And now Very Dark Man now wrote a defense, because what made Very Dark Man to reply was the fact that Billord announced that he has sued Very Dark Man, because Billord using the word saying that he has issued a cease and desist order through his son, senior advocate of Nigeria, to tell Very Dark Man to stop using the name Rattle, mean that Billord has taken assist to the judiciary, and Very Dark Man now is the defendant. So if you use a cease and desist order that I should not use a name, it means that I have to come and prove why I should use that name. I have to come and defend. So Very Dark Man became the defender, which means the B-Lord is the prosecutor and Very Dark Man is the defender. Now, how is B-Lord claiming that he was sued by Very Dark Man? So VDM lawyers decided to reply the B-Lord petition by saying that, okay, you publish on your platform that you are giving a cease and desist order from your senior advocate to give to VDM that they should stop using the name Rattles. That's all Rattles, they should take it down. What? The VDM legal team replied to the petition. Okay, now B-Lord started panicking, seeing that things are moving well. He went and was saying, oh, he has been sued by Very Dark Man, has been sued. And he went to Abuja, where Very Dark Man lawyers, because the Rattel is a movement, the group of lawyers of Rattel decided to sue B-Lord because they said Very Dark Man has trademarked what B-Lord is marketing. So B-Lord now, since B-Lord said they should not use Rattel, they are now coming with a counter sue. But you sue us, we are supposed to defend it. So yesterday, the 10th of February, B-Lord went to Abuja, where he had intensive scrutiny. Nigeria may be corrupt as it is, but there is law in Nigeria. And instead of coming to tell the public the truth, he came and apologized to his family, to his friends for dragging Very Dark Man. He will not be talking about Very Dark Man again. That Very Dark Man lawyer is it's an ex-convict, and that he, B-Lord, has asked, he has asked his son to withdraw the case. He has asked his son to withdraw the case, meaning that you are the one who took the case, because if B-Lord, all this have been claiming that it is Very Dark Man that sue him, if you claim it's Very Dark Man that sue you, your lawyer, because a defendant cannot withdraw from a case, it is only the accused, the accuser, it's only the accuser or the petitioner that can put the case back and say, okay, I'm dropping all charges. Now, B-Lord comes and says that he has asked his son to pull down the charges and pull down the case so that they can negotiate. Very Dark Man can come and meet him to negotiate. How does this sound in your ear? And now all those who were hailing you, Very Dark Man has come now with another charge, identity theft. Because B-Lord printed Very Dark Man pictures everywhere, even printed it with a brand where VDM was marketing in his app and the rest, and also show a fake flight, announced that he was going to Onitsha market, how he has paid VDM flight, VDM will be with him in the market. That is identity, that's a criminal offense. Today, B-Lord is saying that he has ordered his lawyer to pull the case. Oga, Very Dark Man has responded that, Oga, you have been lying to the public ever since that I'm the one that sued you. You sued us. Because you cannot say you have asked that the case to be pulled. If I sue you, you cannot pull down the case. I am the person who accused you, because he who alleges must prove. Now you have seen that the case is not in your favor. You are not trying to negotiate with VDM on Saturday. Please, VDM, come and negotiate. On Thursday, VDM says not going. You see, all this, this is a lesson for billionaires. You see, all those who were hailing you because they hate Very Dark Man, they did not understand. They did not understand that the fact that Very Dark Man says he does not sue doesn't mean that his company is a company. For example, I am Tah Jarvis. You understand? I have a news organization called Tah News Network. Tah Jarvis doesn't sue. So you can insult Tah Jarvis from January to December. Tah Jarvis will insult you back. You understand? But you see the brand Tah News Network. You see the brand Tah News Network. If you insult the brand or you attack the brand, my group of attorney or legal team of Tah News Network will sue you. That's what has happened. So, B-Lord, people are insulting Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is worried. And to a certain level, in fact, let me end here. I heard some activists in Nigeria protesting against election reform, calling for the real-time transmission, electronic transmission of results, and saying that, oh, Nigeria must be better, democracy must be protected. And at the same time, they are attacking Very Dark Man. I'm not here to support Very Dark Man, but I want to say this: that Randy Peters, this man here, Randy Peters, you are an empty man. You are a noisemaker. You cannot rob Peter to pay Paul. There is a movement. You people started a movement about electoral reforms. Democracy means the respect of one's value. You started this movement of electoral reforms and you started moving to the street. Very Dark Man has his own idea. His own idea is what he believes in. The same you people are coming out and calling Very Dark Man out that he's not here. Very Dark Man does not love Nigeria. People are protesting, are calling for electoral reform. Very Dark Man is not protesting, is not joining the protest to call for electoral reform. Oh, Very Dark Man has been bought. Oh, Very Dark Man does not love Nigeria. If it's to drag somebody, he will come and drag. Thunder fire all of you. All of you, thunder fire you. You cannot be claiming that you are fighting to protect democracy and still not respect democratic principles and democratic values. Not protesting, it is VDM's right not to protest. It is the Very Dark Man right not to protest, democratic right not to protest. To and not to protest, it is a democratic right. Staying mute in the face of other issues is a democratic right. You who chooses to go and protest, it is your right to protest. Now, calling somebody out because a person refused to join a protest, it is dictatorship and does not make you people different from Bola Ahmed and Sobadu Chinubus and all the dictators that you people claim you are fighting against. There must be respect of opinion, respect of one ideology. Very Dark Man did not come and castigate your movement about anti-election. He simply said, and which makes sense. You may not agree, it makes sense, that the youth who are championing the election reforms are not the right persons to be at the forefront. He did not say are not supposed to be there. He said the right person are supposed to be top politicians who are the ones whom the people think that are in the position of bringing change to lead this protest, because once these people lead the protest, they know that there will be substantial proof, there will be substantial result, because first the government will not resort in live bullet because there are problems. He talked about Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Showore, Kwankwaso, and a good number of others. Amechi, a good number of others. He talked about that, and which is right, very right. He said that is the only condition where he will come and protest. Make your appeal to Nigerians. But now you are sounding like those who don't go out to protest are anti-Nigerian. Thunder fire you, and fire you. In fact, thunder fire you. You cannot claim that you are fighting for democracy and you also don't respect the right of somebody to choose a party. Even if Very Dark Man chooses to be with Tinubu or Tinubu chooses APC party, it is his democracy. Is that no longer democracy? Is it no longer democracy for somebody to stay mute? Even if Obi Kubana go and join, is it not part of democracy? Must it be by force? And that's why the youth, most of the youth in Nigeria are carried with noise, and the politicians within Nigeria are making noise, because you go about it, you insult everybody. Oh, Akpabio is a woman. Oh, Akpabio is this. You see, that Akpabio is this, that. Yes, especially this Randy Peters. The guy talked my brother, that is not the way they do activism. You look at the way Showore is doing activism. Look at the way the others are doing activism. Look at the way Kenneth Okonkwo is doing activism. You don't insult. You are making like one agege. That's why Very Dark Man will never join you. Whoever decides not to go in for a protest, it is their constitutional right not to. You don't need to force them. You don't even need to talk about it. So anybody talk about that, oh, Very Dark Man does not love Nigeria. Oh, Very Dark Man is not going for protest. Oh, Very Dark Man, thunder fire you, Brother Mike. Fire you, Brother Mike. I say, if you know Brother Mike, forward this video to this way here. As I'm calling their name, one, Brother Mike, thunder fire you. Prince, thunder fire you. Mama P, thunder fire you. Calling you people by your name. If you claim that you're fighting for democracy and you don't see anybody on the ground, stay you mute. Fight for what you believe. Work for what must be done. And love each other in all that you do. That's democracy. Fight for what you believe. If Very Dark Man does not believe in it, that is his problem. If Very Dark Man decides not to believe in it, that is his problem. We all have a separate sphere of influence. But you cannot come and say you are fighting for democracy. Oh, we are fighting for... What is democracy?
Respect of opinion is not part of democracy. The foundation of democracy is respect of someone's opinion. Abstaining from protest is another way of protesting. They have a right. Everybody has a right. I have a right. Sometimes when I say social media is all about emotions. I see people take emotion. Oh, some people come. Yeah, we are here. Where are the ratters? Oh, we are here. Where are the ratters? Where are the ratters? See, I'm not a ratter. In fact, sorry, did I say I'm not a ratter? Ratters. Me ratters. I really want to forget I'm a ratter. Ratters. Now where are the ratters? They are good at cleaning the gutters. It's part of the gutters cleaning, not also nation building. It's also not ensure that the streets are clean, mosquitoes are malaria is prevented, diseases are eradicated or reduced. Come on, more people go and clean institutions, clean the road, carry garbage, so the environment should be fresh. And you are coming to say, do your protest. It is your right. In fact, I love what you guys are doing. But you want to come and fight against somebody's own democratic right because the person is not there. Nobody owes you a dime to come out and not to come out. If you decide to come out, it means you have it. Like all of you even protesting, you have also a reason. You have a reason. You're not protesting for free. You have a motive. Some of you are fighting one Nigeria. It's for a political reason too. You have an interest. There's an interest. All of you protesting. All of you, most of you leading this protest. Can you tell me for sure that politicians are not giving you people money? Bring your bank statement. All of you, Mama P, Randy P, all of you bring your bank statement within the last 6 months. Print your bank statement. Let's see how much has entered into your account. Let's see if those politicians have not been giving you people money. You think that you love Nigeria more than Randy P love Nigeria more than